What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This week, another project on the 23 F-150. Actually, 2 weeks ago I said that last week I'd be posting this video, but I got behind and had to throw one out there that I already had done, which was project on my dad's truck, some under-seat storage. Would have fit on this one as well, but I already have my DZ. You know how much I love that DZ under drawer storage. So I rolled with that. It got a little cold here in Missouri this week. It's in the, I don't know, 50, low 50s, cold. Got tornadoes and big old hail last night, so it's been a chaotic week. Quiet night tonight, but it is supposed to kick up and some rain again. But anyway, obviously that's not why we're here. What we're gonna do tonight, we're actually gonna do a few different projects. As always, I am going to post them all in separate videos because I firmly believe if you're looking for a review video or a how-to video, you don't want to filter through the video to say, all right, wait, what were the thoughts on those X's or that? How did I do that Y? Or what's the Z that we were talking about? So I'm going to always post them separately. So if you're looking for something, you find it, you can watch the video straight through and know exactly what to do, how to do it, and without any issue. So tonight, project, something I've had for a long time. I don't know, it's been taking up room in the garage, so I've been needing to get it done. There's actually 4 things taking up room in the garage, but that's another story. I picked up some Husky liner, wheel well liners from Stage 3 Motorsports ways back. No sponsorship or affiliation with any of those guys. Long time ago, Husky sent me some mats for my OBS Ford. Haven't had any communication with them since. So whatever, no big deal. I got my 3Ws in this still. Very happy with them. So, and no affiliation as of today with Stage 3. So, yo, Stage 3, hit me up. But anyway, love those guys over there. They've always been good. You know, have always hooked me up with shipping, you know, quick shipping and all that kind of stuff. And usually had a pretty good good supply and kind of wide variety of stuff. So I've always used them. But anyway, got some wheel well liners. I cannot believe that Ford doesn't do wheel well liners from the factory. It's cost cutting. We know it. They sell them on the side for $100 a pair or whatever it is. I don't know. They're pretty similarly priced to these. What I've always read about these Huskies is they fit really well. But recently I've seen like 3 posts on forums saying they fit like garbage. So we'll see. They come in a big old box. Sounds like there's some hardware in them. So we're gonna tear it apart, figure out how to do this, and then get these thrown in to really clean up the look of this. So first off, let's take a look and see why we do this. If you have a 21 plus, you know exactly why, but let's see what we're dealing with to begin. All right, so as you see, this is rear passenger side. You take a look at that, and I mean, look how unfinished that looks. It just is, and it's a sloppy mess, which I'm gonna get in there and clean up before we throw this on, because I'm gonna hopefully block that off and we won't see it anymore. But you got a big ADS Mesa shock there, but just looks so unfinished. So what we're gonna do is we've got, obviously, they come zip tied in a, like I said, massive box. We'll pop these zip ties off. It sounds like there's some hardware in between these two. And first off, I'm gonna clean out my wheel wells some, so bear with me, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so now that you get these, once you get these out of the box, between the driver and passenger side, there is a little instruction manual. You don't really need it. I think you're gonna be able to figure this out pretty darn easily. Each fender is labeled, which might be hard to see. One says driver side, one says DS, one says PS. Hopefully you can figure out what that means. It's not really that big of a riddle. It does come with your handy dandy instructions. It's gonna come with 4 J-clips, 4 screws, 8 rubber washers, because obviously you need double those, and 4 Christmas tree fasteners. So what you're gonna do on these is take toward the back of the vehicle in the wheel well, there is a bolt, a 10 mil, your favorite trusty rusty 10 mil that I'm sure you've all lost. You'll pull that, you're gonna slide this in, you're gonna trim it to fit. I always just trim with a razor blade. It's what I've always used on any plastics. It's how I trimmed my front valence. I get so many freaking questions on how I deleted my front valence. A razor blade, guys. Just go slow with it. Follow the line. It's so easy. Anyway, walk someone through on Instagram how to do that today. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Mo Bronco on there. And if you aren't following me here, subbing to me here, please, dear God, drop me a sub. Don't ever, actually do watch all my stuff. I would really appreciate it. But drop me a sub. I really want to break 2,000. Anyway, back to the program. It says you clean it. I already cleaned it. You guys know that. Drop the J-clips in the 2 holes that face into the bed. And then you're going to slide it up and in there. Put it all around. There is a Christmas tree fastener that does have to go in toward one side. Super easy, super quick. I'll show you where that bolt is that we have to pull to start. All right, so right here in the middle of the screen is that bolt that we have to get out. So we're gonna pop that bolt out real quick, and then we'll start finagling this in. And again, that should just be a 10 mil. All right, there it is. There's your handy dandy bolt that we took out. That's nice and shiny and clean, as you see. Look at that. I'm gonna have a fair amount of trimming because of that ADS 2.5 inch body shock. So let me start filtering this and funneling this in. All right, grab the passenger side. I lied to you guys. I have absolutely no trimming. This popped in like a flippin' glove. That was not expected at all. But hey, I didn't put in the little J's before I did that, so I think I can funnel them up there and get them in. But man, that is, look at how clean that looks. Fits around the 2.5 body shock, which I didn't think it would. Guys, that is money. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna get these J screws in, or J clips in. Because it is a little difficult to get these in. I would throw these in first. Well, the front one's gonna be easy to get in because you have some play around the shock body. That's a cakewalk. The back one, I don't think is that easy. But maybe it is. Maybe I'm just the idiot here. I think I got both of those in. Oh, my hip. I'm battling a really bad sciatica nerve issue. Let's see. So you're gonna hear me complain a ton because that's what I'm really good at. Just complaining. Boom. Like it was made for it. Like it was made for it. Nailed it. Now that those are in, we're gonna come back in. And I got, it's 10 mil with a rubber washer. Going straight into that J-clip. All right, it's in there. There's one. Here goes another. Again, rubber washer. with that 10 mil. And straight into that. All right. So the interesting thing here is with these front and backs, it wants the rubber washer on the back side of this, which seems, I don't know, interesting to me. I don't really understand that, but I'm sure there's a good reason. Well, I might jump the gun here, but I'm gonna loosen these up just so I can finagle for these Christmas trees. All right, back one's in. Now we're gonna move to the front. I just used a big, I guess it's a pick, to get that lined up. And the same will happen down here. I may end up using bolts on these, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's a reason not to, but probably just gives it a little bit of play. All right, so that's fully in. And tightening down these now. Where they loosen them. There's that one. And then there's that one. So here we go. Let's check out what we did here. All right, as you see, super clean now. Look, you got that bolt, 10 mil. That bolt, 10 mil. Let me get you some light down there. That's a Christmas tree with a rubber washer. And then that's a Christmas tree with a rubber washer. Mine took absolutely no trimming, and it fits like a glove. Well, I thought I had a little popped out section, but I don't. It's all good, I think. All right, so there's all the lighting there, so you can see kind of everything going on. It is a great fit, even around that big body shock. Very, very happy with this fitment. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go do the driver's side now. If there's any findings of it, something crazy different, I'll let you know. It should pop right in, just like this one. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Driver's side's in, passenger side's in. Did have one learning besides putting those J-clips in first. I put the 10 mil that came out of toward the back of the body. I put that back in with a rubber washer. I don't know why, either I missed it or I don't know why it says not to. It just doesn't seem Yeah, it wants you to do a Christmas tree on there, which seems strange. I don't know why you would do that. Driver's side took no trimming either. Honestly, if I wasn't doing a video trying to figure out how to do this, 10 minutes. Boop, 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 boop. Done. This video is going to be longer than 10 minutes, most likely, which is crazy. But it's why creating content and shooting content is so tiring at times. But we love it. We do it here, and I do it for you guys, as stupid as that is, or as stupid as that sounds. So let's check out what we did. Obviously, you know, but let's get kind of a final view here of what it was. All right, see, so now there's the after here of what this looks like. Nice black, just coated clear, you know, looks factory. That's how it should be. Anyway, looks really, really good. All right, guys, thanks again for watching this week. Love getting these little liners in, making the truck look better. Snagged those, like I said earlier, from Stage 3 Motorsports. They've just been a great part source for me, so always give them a shout out. Always appreciate those guys. I'll see you again next week. Going to be another little project on here. I still have a ton of stuff to do. I just got some really cool stuff came in today from Air Design USA that I've got to get to my body man to get some paint work done to them before you guys see them. So pretty stoked on that, and a lot of other stuff that's making piles in my garage. So I'll see you next week.